A few weeks ago, somebody gave me some bananas. Just dig them out and cut them off. But if you plant that, it'll grow a new banana tree. However, I've been sick and haven't been able to get to it. And this is what I find when I get back. Look at that. Pup on this one, pup on that one. What I need to do is remove those pups and plant those pups. Okay, what I need to do here is separate the pup from the main stock. I'll do that with a shovel. It's not terribly difficult. Sometimes it can be. Okay. There's one. Now, what I've done is remove the pups from that main stock. As they sit, even raw like this, where it's kind of got an open wound because I just separated, it's fine to go ahead and plant it. Sometimes taking these off is pretty easy. Other times, not so much. I got two at the moment, but the other pieces I collected, well, they're doing the same thing. Instead, I'd been sick for a little while and wasn't able to get to them, so I put them in the shade, and we've gotten a crazy amount of rain, which has pretty much kept them in living condition, and they're putting out their pups. I'm going to go ahead and plant up the pups. Maybe more pups will pop off of those and I can pot them up. But I'm going to go ahead and start establishing myself some more banana trees. I've got 3 varieties now. I used to have 5 varieties, but 2 of them over time didn't make it. And one of the varieties I have right now is kind of struggling. It's doing better this year now that I got a bunch of stuff off of it. I want to have as many varieties as I can. Out of the 3 varieties that were gifted to me, one of them happens to be a seeded banana, which I've been wanting to add to my collection for quite some time. Problem is, none of them came labeled, so I'm guessing as to which is which. Now, I know one of them is definitely a grand name, because that was on the list, and grand names tend to be a very large banana tree. So I know the really big ones I got right over there, those will be a grand name. But the other 2, one is a Thai banana, which is a seeded banana, and the other one is a form of dwarf banana. So they're both about the same size. I'm gonna have to let them grow out so I can see which is which. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Well, it's time to get some digging done. Now, these two little pups, they're gonna start me a colony here. Now, you only really need one to start a colony. You don't have to worry about them cross-pollinating or anything. These will grow up, and when they die, they're gonna produce more pups. It's kind of the cycle of how it works. Now, I gotta do it to 2 other varieties. That's what I'm going to be spending my morning doing. Time to get on it. Okay, this is the one I believe is the Grand Name, which will be nice. Now, I used to have in this exact spot a dwarf Cavendish, some 10 years ago. And it did okay for a few years, and then one year we got a freeze and it didn't come back. So hopefully I'll have better luck this year. Here's the other ones. I got to separate at least one of these out. I'm going to go for the big one. See what we get. That one's also starting to do the same thing. And I just have a clump of roots. That clump of roots is doing the same thing too. Not sure which one this one's going to be. But I'm going to plant it all the same. The red in it might help me identify it. Even though it's fall, it's still Florida and it's still hot. Now, this last one I don't actually have a good place for at the moment. I know where I want to put it, but there's a few issues over there that I need to handle before I can put it in the ground. So it might be a little while before I get to that because I've got other things that are more pressing to do. So for now, I'm just going to put it in the pot. All right, doesn't take much. This little makeshift potting area. Got a really large pot. I keep my dirt in. I just try to work on it. I've got the table over here behind me. That's supposed to be my potting table, but I needed the room, so it ended up being just another table with plants on it. And the struggle's real. But this is all potted up. I can keep it here in the nursery area, and when I'm ready to put it in the ground, it'll be ready for me. So that's 3 varieties taken care of, and truthfully, I'll be able to get more pups out of those. So I'll have to keep an eye. There's at least 3 more pups that I can claim right now, but I'm not going to. I got to get out of this heat. It's getting to be a little much. Thanks for joining me. You have a great day.